Yeah, absolutely pumped. So excited for the group. Terrible last couple of minutes there, trying to see it through. It's always hard in this league. You have to earn absolutely everything. That's what was our motto tonight. We wanted to earn everything. We needed to give everything. It's been against us the last few games, and we knew that we had to control everything we can to put it in our favour. And tonight's game, the fight, the struggle, the energy, the intensity, the first half, just barrage of attack after attack, and then fighting and really hanging in there to get the job done sums us up. Our mentality is something we're proud of, and while we play, I think, fantastic soccer, it's culture and spirit that's continued to push us. So I'm so happy with the group. We're not done. We've got more work to do, but there's a lot of special work that went into from a lot of people to give us this opportunity tonight to take a shield back for our fans, and couldn't be happier for the players. They've given everything.
All right, we'll start questions off with Grant.
Congrats, Mark. You know, this is your second shield, the first shield in your first season with the Thorns. Now you get the club's second shield in your last season with the club and become the winningest manager in the same game. I was wondering if you could just reflect on the journey a bit and how you're feeling.
Pick good people to play for your team. Pick good people to be staff around you. I'm as strong as the staff I'm with, and I'm very fortunate in Washington. I had great people, fantastic assistant coaches, fantastic people around us that made us who we were, and a committed group of players. And here in Portland, you've just seen us on a special mission. The club has always continued to put great people around us on the pitch and around the staff. And when you put good people together, you can get on I think a special journey together and fight for things that are a bit more bigger than yourself. So I can sit here and enjoy some of those things you say. For me, it just means I was around great people, and I made some good decisions on having intelligent, smart, incredibly brave and courageous people around me. And I'm just, while it's cool to have some of those outcomes, I am who I am because of the players that have helped me, support me, push me, and because of the staff that have continued to push me and support me. And I'm grateful that I've spent so much time with amazing people, and we've got a little bit more to go yet.
All right, we'll go to Paul Danzer next.
Hey, Mark, how important was the timing of Lindsay's goal, given the way you guys had control the first half?
I think important because if we go at halftime without a goal, we'd be so disappointed. I thought we were relentless in the first half. We're away from home, fourth game in 10 days, 16 hours travel we would have done by the time we get back to Portland. This team had something else about them in the first half. And we won a Shield before, we've won big games before. The soccer this team is playing, the quality of soccer. So other teams have won Shields. No one's playing the soccer that we've played in and out of possession. This team is playing some great football, but they have a spirit about them. They have a mentality about them. It's not enough. They just want more. You could see it today in every moment and how they enjoyed it after. This meant a lot to them because they know that they've really sacrificed and really put each other first, put this team first in their pursuit of getting better every moment. We just before the last international break, we really had amazing performance. And it's tough for us. Right? Luckily, we get a game against Carolina, which will be important to be able to stay in a rhythm and stay focused and continue playing our soccer. And then we get a break to build up to two massive games, hopefully. And for me, just happy. I'm so happy seeing players in tears after a game, after everything that's been going on, and they're playing the soccer they're playing, and they're playing it with a togetherness. Is really special. I haven't been around a group like this ever. 16 years of coaching and 9 years in the league, and I'm just soaking up every moment.
All right, we'll go to Melina next.
Hey, Mark, congrats on the Shield and also the result. So today was a great match in a difficult field. You always say that coming to Houston is not easy to play. So I wanted to know how proud of you of the performance the team put tonight. And also, if you had to pick a player that you witnessed during this year, a big journey, what player that would be? Thank you.
Well, the weather's been beautiful. The first time in 9 years or 8 years, because they came in 14, that I've been to Houston. it's been amazing. It has been unbelievable. 75, no humidity, nice little breeze. Sometimes the aircon was too cold. We just jumped out and just relaxed. And the pitch and the weather tonight was wonderful. Felt like it was a nice stage. Finally, a nice stage for us. That obviously helped because we could play with that intensity. Normally, it's brutal. You're killing me. How can you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's so hard. You ask about one player. There's players not even here. Raisa, who's at medical school, who came in and helped us for the Olympic period. I think of everyone that's in Portland that weren't on this trip with us right now. Think of AD France, who built key pillars to who we are and put in unbelievable performances. There's so many people. Everyone has put in not just their talent, not just the soccer, but their heart into bringing another trophy back to Portland for the fans. And yeah, we're here because we believe in each other, but we know we got a special fan base, and we really take a big responsibility on living up to that and bringing them home things that they can smile about. And tonight, I hope all Riveters, all Portland Thorns fans can have a good evening.
All right, we have a few more questions for Mark. We'll go to Jessa next.
Hi, Mark. Huge congrats. Bella was talking a bit about Sinclair's lead by example leadership style. I'm wondering if you can kind of touch on how Sinclair's humility and leadership has impacted such a good team like the Thorns this year.
Yeah, there's no other leader like Sink. She's the best of the best on the pitch. She's best of the best off the pitch. She leads by example by having the highest standards in every moment, in everything that she does. As why she is how good she is on the pitch. She wasn't born with talent, no one else. She's nurtured it, and she's looking as good, as effective, and has intensity about her. Fourth game in 10 days. In the first half, she was the counter pressing and setting attacks up. Was just like the first game of four games in 10 days. All of her work is often done behind the scenes, behind the curtains, when she's having single words or conversations with people. I saw her grab the group at halftime. On the pitch, she does that only once or twice a year. That's her. She knows the moment where she needs to share the wisdom that will push everyone. And yeah, it just when I talk about players that I've learned from as a coach and as a person being around, I think of many, but no one like Sink, who often is there for me. There's often times where I lean on her and for support, or I ask her about the right thing that can help the team at the right time, and she's always set me up to help the team the best way I can. And that's her. She leads, she puts everyone else first. And as a result, we have not just the best player, but the best leader in our club, and we're proud of it.
All right, we'll go to Caitlin Best next.
Hey, Mark. Had a really tough last couple of weeks. And I think that I'm not sure if this is really going on, but I think that in that second half, you kind of see some tired legs after all the travel and everything you guys have been through recently. I'm just wondering, is it a kind of a relief to have that out of the way, have this win done, have your playoff spot clinched after, everything you've been through recently?
I think the players have been very strong on this, the eyes and the focus on making sure that the responsibility that we all have, and not just players, that we all have to continue pushing, fighting and improving the safety for players. And I know right now we're focused on our league. What I'm really proud of is when players take a stand here, they affect the whole world. You've seen the whole world of football take recognition and also take confidence from the bravery that the players have shown in this league. The players are not, it's been constant, it's been consistent. It's absolutely their passion for that, obviously the energy it takes, trying to be an athlete at the same time, perform how they're playing. And Nadine Angrove just walking with me up the tunnel was just like, how can they keep doing what they're doing? Knowing that every time I walk past them in the hotel, they're on the phone and they're trying to push things, and yeah, they're special people on and off the field. So back to your question, I think Wednesday night really pissed us off. Really pissed us off. And I think at that point, you pissed off the wrong team at the wrong time, because we put in a fantastic performance and feel like we should have finished that game without the penalty that we had against us. And then obviously you see tonight, 2 minutes in. I don't know. I'm thriving off that right now. So I think it was more of relief that after out of our hands, it felt like something had been taken away, that we got it done. But also, I just think about mindset heading into now crucial part. Players 4 games in 10 days, and now where they're flying, a lot of them international duty to play 2 more games. They'll play 6 games in 20 days. It's ridiculous. It should be happening. But we get that North Carolina game, which should be important. Last home game regular season, you know how much that's going to mean to us. Meanwhile, they're fighting to make sure they take care of they take care of themselves right now, but take care of the next player that's going to come into this league, and make sure that we've done a lot of good work, but we haven't done enough to make sure this is a safe place, that this is a place people are proud of, and also continue to push and make it the best league in the world. We've all got a responsibility, and we know that, and it's not going to stop. It's only going to continue. And yeah, I love these guys as soccer players, but the leadership last year, COVID and everything that we went through, and now this year, these players are special. I'm so proud of who they are as people.
All right, one final question. We'll go to Grant Little.
So, Mark, you talk a little bit about all of the great performances tonight, but I wanted to hone in on one in particular, Emily Menges. It feels like she's been unbeatable in the past few weeks. I was wondering if you just talk about how she may have quietly be one of the best center backs in the league.
Yeah, I think of Kelly Hartley. I think of Becky Sauerbrunn. I think of Emily Menges, and we are really blessed to have 3 starting and top center backs. It's been brutal on Kelly. I think she was right up there as one of the best performing centre backs during the Olympic period. Menges was unreal tonight. Unreal. Counter defending, in rest defence, ability to find higher passes that we needed against the type of opponent. And then every time you thought Houston were on a counter attack, Menges was there. But when Becky, the thing about Becky, and I remember in the 15 World Cup, we were all talking about Julie Ertz, centre back, because she was making this last ditch big play, and there was Becky Sauerbrunn, just making everyone's life easier, doing the things like Sink does that makes teams special. It's not coincidence that the teams that Becky Sauerbrunn plays for, Kansas, US, now the Thorns, win trophies. Sink wins trophies. People that do the important things. So I think of Kelly, I think of Becky, and Menges. This is year after year after year where she puts in performances that you're just grateful to have her as a player and a person on the team. For us, we love to play, and having her and her quality on the ball is as important as her defensive work.